name is Bobby Graves, group fitness instructor and ACE personal trainer. Thank you for joining our exercise session. What we'll be doing today is about 10 different exercises for the active daily living skills that we do every day. The stooping, the bending, the pulling, all of those things that we do, we will be doing exercise today. So now, just a few things before we get started. First of all is always consult your medical professional before you do any exercise program. Number two is always listen to your body, because your body tells you, A, either you should slow down your heart rate, or maybe you want to pick up your heart rate. If you ever have any discomfort, pain, anything going on in your body, always stop and rest, okay? Also, we're going to be using dumbbells, but you can be using your body weight. So that's very important. If you're exercising at home and you don't have a lot of equipment, then you can just use your body weight. So with all that said, let's get started. Now, we're going to be doing 10 different exercises, okay? The first part of it is to work the lower body, because the lower body is where we have our large muscles, so we want to utilize those first, okay? So let's get started. The first exercise we're going to be doing is what's called the butt kick or the leg curl, all right? Now, I'm going to demonstrate, and then we'll do several repetitions together, all right? So the butt kick is, and I'm going to turn it to the side so you can see my actual demonstration, okay? Hands up on the chair, okay? Or if you have a table or some other platform that you can use for safety, that's very important, because we always want to be safe, have fun at the same time. So for the demonstration of the butt kick, feet are shoulder width apart, okay? Hands on the table or optional, okay? And basically what we're doing is just taking, and in this case, my leg, my knee, and I'm bending it up and coming back down, flexing it up and coming back down, okay? What we're gonna do is both sides, all right? And I'm going to start with, let's say 12 repetitions. Repetitions is basically how many times I'm gonna be doing this particular exercise. So, all right, so the demonstration is, and ready, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, halt right there. Now, what we're going to do is now alternate the legs, okay? And again, it's the same movement, right? But we're going to alternate the right and the left leg. Ready? Go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop right there. Now, there is a regression where there is an easy method, and then there's a progression, which is a higher method, right? The easy method is you just coming up, okay? And the progression is you may want to put a little bit more into it, okay? So again, that's our first exercise, the leg curl or the butt kick, all right? Now, let's transition and go to our second exercise, all right? And again, we're working with the lower body, okay? Now, the second exercise is going to be simply a squat position, okay? Now, we use the squat for many different things, okay? Getting in and out of a car, all right? Those are the things those are the movements that we do every day. Again, the squat, and it's just basically you hinging, okay? And you bringing your glutes out and back in, out and in, okay? So that's the demonstration. Let's do 12 of those. You ready? And go. And 1 and 2, wash your knees over the toes. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, good form. 7, 8, 9, looking good. 10, one more for me, and 11 and 12. All right, so that's our second exercise, okay, of the lower body. Let's move on now. Also, you can take a break in between the exercises, okay? So I'm going through the exercises, but you can also take a little break if you need water or whatever you need to do, okay? The third exercise we're going to do is the calf raise, okay? Here are calves here, muscles that we use for stepping, climbing, getting in and out of a car, okay? Calf raise, feet shoulder width apart, body upright, okay? Shoulders back. And we're gonna go push our toes in and our heels up. Ready? And up and down, and up and down. Let's do 12 of those. You ready? Right? Relax and go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Good form. 9, 3 more, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Now, one of the progressions is there where you want to challenge yourself is that you may go up and pulse 1, 2, 3, and back down, okay? So that's if you want to go a little bit more challenging, which we call the regression, all right? Very good. Now, as we move to the next exercise for the lower body, and the lower body is very important for when we get into things like helping us for our balance and preventing falls, or helped us prevent falls. So those are some of the important things or the benefits of doing these lower body exercises. All right, the next one is going to be the chair stand. Probably one of the most important exercises that we do that we don't realize is getting up and down out of a chair, or some of our other bodily things that we have to do. Let me demonstrate this for you, okay? Now, find it, you're sitting in your chair, okay? Feet are shoulder width apart. You're kind of at the edge of the chair, okay? What we're gonna do is we're gonna fold our hands over, and we're gonna just raise up out of the chair to a full stand. And that's up, and then we come back down, okay? Now, the buttocks or the glutes hit the chair, and then that's 1 repetition. So again, it's demonstrated as 1 repetition. Now, if you have to use a modification where you need to hold on to the chair, that's good, okay? Because everybody is at a different level of their fitness. So holding on to the chair, that's fine. In this case, we're gonna go with the hands folded over our chest, and we're gonna do 12 repetitions, all right? And 1, 2, make sure you breathe. 3, never hold your breath. 4, looking good. 5, 6, hang in there, 6 more. 7, 8, 9, give me a smile. 10, I know you love it. 11, and 1 more. And 12. Good. Now, that is, again, like I said before, one of the most important exercises that we can do on a daily basis, all right? The fitness experts and the CDC talks about 150 minutes of exercise a week. That's about 30 minutes every day for 5 days. That's a goal that you could try to achieve, but I say break it up into smaller pieces. You can do 10 minutes in the morning, 10 in the afternoon, during lunch, and then 10 in the evening. So again, some benefits for you. And the last one we're gonna do is the single leg stand, okay? Now, to demonstrate the single leg stand, it's just basically you shoulder width apart, getting the body upright, shoulders back, and we're gonna lift our leg up, similar to the butt kick, but we're just gonna hold it. Now, you hold the leg up for whatever seconds you wanna hold it up. 1, 2, hold on to the chair for safety, or for the progression, if you wanna remove 1 hand, you can, or even further if you wanna move 2 hands, okay? But just make sure that you do it very safely, all right? Come back down, and we do the other side, okay? And it's the same thing, other side, with the chair, with the hands on the chair, or without the hands, okay? Your choice. You count the seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, If your seconds is only 2 seconds, that's okay. So what you want to do is continue to perform the exercise so that with repetition and practice, you may go up to 4 seconds or 5 seconds. So at first, don't get discouraged because you may only hold it for 1 or 2 seconds. It's a building process. I always say you have to go slow before you go fast, okay? All right, good. So that concludes our exercises for the lower body, right? Now, we're gonna transition into the exercises for the upper body. Here, from our core all the way up to our shoulders, okay? So we're gonna be doing about 5 different exercises for the upper body. Now, for the upper body, there's a couple of things. If you have dumbbells, then you can use dumbbells. I will be using dumbbells today. If you have things like cans, goods in your home, you can use those. If you have gallons, milk gallons, you can fill those up with water. So anything that you have, you can make your own gym based on what your needs are. In my case, I'm going to be using dumbbells, all right? So I'm going to grab the dumbbells, and now, these dumbbells are color-coded. These are 1 pound, okay? So basically what I say is that to start slow before you go fast, to make sure that you have the proper form to decrease the chance of injuries, start with the lightweight, get the form in proper perspective, the way you should be doing it, and then go to a heavier weight, okay? So for this demonstration, I'm gonna be using 1 pound, and then I may go up to 3 or 5 pounds just to show you the difference, all right? So the first one is the bicep curl. You have an option of standing up and doing the bicep curl, or if you prefer, you can be seated to do the bicep curl, okay? So in this case, I'm gonna start with the seated bicep curl, and think of the handshake where you're shaking someone's hand. That's the level you have. Weights are with the palms up. You grasp the weights and you bring it down to your side and you bring it up. You curl it up towards your chest. So you bring it up and curl it in, okay? Some will have it out like this. We want to keep it inside, close, our shoulders close inside to our knees, all right? So we bring it up and back. That's 1 repetition, all right? So let's do 12 of these. Ready? And make sure you breathe, all right? And 1, and 2, start slow, and 3, and 4, and 5, and now I'm coming up a little bit slower, 6, and when I release it, I'm going a little bit faster, and 6, and 7, and 8, feet are on the floor, heels down, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Now, the same exercise, again, you can be standing and you're doing the same curl. Okay? Now, that's the bicep, which are the 2 muscles that are in the anterior, the front of the body. The next exercise, which I always believe that you have to balance your exercise. What you do on the front, the anterior, you also need to do on the back, the posterior. So the next exercise I'm going to demonstrate is the triceps kickback. So this is going to work the posterior, the back of our muscles here. Now, I'll turn this around here so you can see, all right? Now, the tricep kickback is the body is just lean, maybe about 45 degrees or so, and you just kicking back. It's a hinge. Just goes back, and this muscle here, the tricep, is what you're working, okay? So let's do 12 of those. Good form, feet shoulder width apart, just a slight 45 or bend over, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good form, 6, 7, stay with me, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Again, using the light weight will also benefit you in the proper form. Okay, so we worked our front, which is the bicep curl. We worked the back, the triceps curl. Okay, very good. Now, the next exercise we're going to do is the front raise. The front raise is we have our dumbbells here, and again, shoulder width apart, just like our other exercise we just did. And again, when you do all of the upper body, you pretty much stay in the same position, so you don't have to keep moving around. So our dumbbells are in our hands here, okay, resting on our thighs or quads, and we just bring it up to about, let's say, no higher than, let's say, your nose here, okay? So bring it up and slowly back down. That's one repetition, all right? So that's the demonstration. Up and back down, all right? So that's the lateral raise. Okay, the front raise. Ready? Let's do 12 and 1. Good form, looking good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You should feel it in the chest and the arms. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Great. All right. Now, transition. We're going to go to the side lateral raise. Shoulder width apart. Again, demonstrate up and back down. Let's do 12. Ready? All right. Take a deep breath. Relax. Get the oxygen in the cells. Ready? And 1, and 2, 3, looking good, good form. 4, 5, exercise could always be fun. Right? 6, it's good for your body. 7, good for your mind. 8, 9, 10, two more, 11, and 12. All right, now, I'm doing 12 repetitions. However, as you begin your exercise program, you can start with whatever repetitions you feel comfortable with. It could be 5, it could be 7, it could be 8. Just continue at that same rate, and then when you feel comfortable, you may increase the repetitions, all right? You choose the program that's best for you based on your needs, all right? Now, again, what we're gonna do next is the push-up. Now, I'm gonna do a modified push-up. I'll show you the standard push-up, which some participants can do, some cannot. But let me just show you the standard push-up, okay? Now, we get in what we call the front leaning position or the prone position, okay? And our spine is neutral, meaning that it's not curved, it's not sinking in like the valley, or it's not up like the mountain, okay? So it's neutral. And we go down and up. Elbows are bent, down and up. That's the standard push-up. Maybe a little challenging, maybe more at the progression rate for most participants. So there's a modified version, okay? Let me demonstrate the modified version. The modified version is the same stance, right? Now, some cross their legs in the back, and you're gonna lean in on the push-up and back up. 1, 2, okay? That's the demonstration. Now, what you may wanna do also is to protect your knees, you may wanna bring in a mat to do the modified push-up, okay? So that just softens the knees. If you have any type of knee condition, this is a way of helping that, assisting that. So again, same position. We're gonna do 12 of these, the modified push-up, okay? Ready? And go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, relax, 5, 6, The chest does not have to come all the way down to the floor, but a good flex in the arms, in the elbows. 6, 7, 8, 9, two more, 10, 11, and the last one, 12. Excellent. Now, that's the push-up. We did the regular push-up, and we did the modified. Push-ups, of course, develop the upper body also. And again, that's why we concluded with the upper body exercises. Now, that concludes our 10 exercises. You can do these on a daily basis, every other day, whatever schedule you decide to work in. But the consistency, doing it on a regular basis, is what's important, okay? So what I'll do is I'll leave you with this, is that, again, go slow to fast, listen to your body, okay? Always operate safely. Get a partner if you can, someone that can keep you motivated and you can keep the other person motivated. And the other thing is to work with someone for your safety, all right? Always use a chair or support in whatever you do. Have fun. We hope you enjoyed the video. We hope we'll see you soon. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you soon. Today, we're going to be performing exercises using the chair. So the chair is a safe way of exercising and keeping your body fit. So again, as always, consult with your medical professional or whoever you need to talk to before you exercise, because exercise is at a risk. If you have any type of condition, medical conditions, also you may want to stop if you have any pain, discomfort, nausea, anything of that nature. So we want you to be safe, but we also want you to have fun at the same time. Good. So with that, what we're gonna do is I say, listen to your body, okay? Your body tells you either to stop or speed up or slow down, but again, it speaks to you as to how you should operate, okay? So again, have fun, be safe at the same time. So we're gonna do chair exercises. Let's get started. I'm gonna demonstrate the first one, okay? The first exercise is the knee raise and leg out. So a knee is up and our leg is out. Come back down, knee up and out, okay? So we do both sides. We wanna balance our body and do the right as well as the left side. We're gonna do 10 repetitions. Repetitions is simply how many times we perform the exercise, all right? So let's get started. The first one, ready, and go. 1, and 2, slowly, and 3, hold on to the chair, and 4, and 5. Now, your range of motion may not be as advanced as mine. Yours may be here. That's good. 6, and 7, or 8, could be progression, and 9, and 10. Good. Excellent. That's the first exercise. So we're working the quads, okay, and our lower legs. The next one's going to be is we sit back in our chair, okay, hands on our thighs, our quads, okay, and we're going to go lateral. What we're working the outside of the leg is what we call the abduction, okay? So legs going out, out, left side, right side, keeping the body balanced. Ready? Let's do 10 of those, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, looking good, good form, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, 2 more, and 9, you can slow it down, and 10, good, all right. Next, we're gonna bring our legs up, if you can, and it's 1, and back down, 2, okay? Ready, go. And 1, and 2, high as you can, and 3, regression, just a little bit, 4, Progression all the way up, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, almost there, and 9, and 10. Good. Now, this is called jacks in our chair, okay? So the jack is, it can be one leg or two legs. Let me demonstrate it for you. 1, 2, or if you can, 1, 2. Okay? Whatever you prefer. Ready? 10, and 1, 2, 3, jacks in the chair, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Now, your arm may not go all the way up. 8, that's good. And 9, and 10. So you work it out the way it benefits you, okay? Great. All right, again, let's continue on. The next one we're gonna do is just a simple push out, excuse me, and back in and out, in and out. Now, I can use some resistance if I want, if I have weights, and I can go 1, and 2, and 3, benefit upper body, lifting those groceries or whatever you're doing, or you may have grandkids or something. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, excellent. All right. Let's go back to the march again, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. This time we're going to speed up the march as fast as you can. And 1, put some arms into it, and 2, and 3. If you can, go a little bit fast. 4, and 5, and 6. Now slow it down. And 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Let's speed it up. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Keep going. And 6, and 7, and 8. You can do it. And 9, and 10. Slow it down. 1, and 2, 3. So we're getting the heart rate up. Bring the heart rate back down. And 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and you've done, and 10. Good. Now sides, we're going to do side lateral. If we work the core, the thighs, we got to work the transverse side also, okay? And we're going to go down. Watch my demonstration. 1, 2, 3, back up. 1, 2, 3, back up. Then the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, back up. Okay, ready? So let's start. I'm going to start on one side. It doesn't matter where you start, on the left or right, okay? But I'm going to start on one side, and then I'm going to balance my body and do it on the other side. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3. That's 1. 1, 2, 3. That's 2. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. And 4. 1, 2, 3. And 5. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. 6. 1, 2, 3, 7, 1, 3 more, 2, 3, 8, 1, 2, 3, 9, 1, 2, 3, 10. Now, take a deep breath. All right, if you have water, you can get a sip of water. Let's go to the other side, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going. 2 more. 9, and 10. Good, excellent. As you can see, we brought the heart rate down from doing the marching, the heart rate up, to bring the heart rate down. So we want to fluctuate the heart rate, okay? Your body may be getting a little warm, but that's good because the blood, again, is flowing through the cells into your body, creating the oxygen for your cells, which is good, all right? You also, the benefit is you're burning calories, which is what you want to do, all right? Our next exercise is it's going to take the band, or if you have any type of weight, you can use that, okay? And I'm going to make this resistance tight around my hand, okay? All right. And what we're going to do is that we have it in front of us, okay? And we're just going to bring it out and back in, and out and back in, okay? All right. Working the lateral muscles as well as our forearms, which is something we always need to protect our body in case we fall or anything of that nature. Ready? So we're gonna do 10 of those and stretch as far as you can, your range of motion. Ready? Go. And 1, and 2, 3, 4. If you don't have a band, you can always use a towel or cloth or something, or you can purchase these at the local fitness store. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we're going to take that, we're going to turn it up, and we're going to go up and up. Watch the shoulders, okay? If you have any shoulder pains or discomfort, always stop. And we go up, up. Let's say that's 3. And 4, gently. 5, doesn't have to be much. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip it up. Go to the other side. Same thing. Other way. Go 1, 2. Now progression, you may bring it all the way down. But regression, just a little, whatever you feel comfortable with. Let's say that's 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Now, you drop that down to our feet, okay? And if you have a towel or something, you can use that, okay? And our legs are out, right? Heels can be on the floor, okay, just for your safety. And we just pull that in and back down and in, back down, in, back down. Feet up, keeping the band safe for you. That's 5, 6, and you can extend that back as far as you want, or as short as you want, okay? That's 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Good, all right. Let's take that band, put it down to the side, okay? All right. Now, let's take our hands, we're gonna lace our fingers, we're gonna bring it over our head, and we're gonna stretch it up. And let's bring it to the side. And back to the center again. And over to the opposite side. Bring it down, okay? I'm gonna take my hand and go to the opposite side of the chair, and I'm gonna work my transverse again, okay? So we're grabbing the opposite side of the chair. I try to focus on something, a spot that I can look at, and I hold that for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. I come back to the center. I go to the opposite side, find a spot, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and come back, okay, to the center. All right. Now, I'm gonna scoot down on my chair, just go to the edge of it, okay? And lean back a little bit, and I'm just gonna pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the progression is, if you want to scoot up and come back even more, you get more of a crunch or whatever's good for you, okay? Again, and 5, you can fold your arms, 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Good, all right? Now, I'm gonna take my 2 feet together, okay? And I'm just gonna bring it here to whatever side, doesn't matter, left or right, kind of like a skiing position. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay? And let's come back to the center, and we're gonna take our hands, okay? We're gonna walk them down, okay? On our thighs first. This is gonna stretch the lumbar, okay? The lower back. And we're gonna walk them down, okay? And you can have your back against the chair for support. And we're gonna walk them down gently to our knees. Come down again. Stretching the lumbar to our shins. Now, if you can go to your ankles, that's great. And even more advanced, if you can go all the way down to the floor. Now, if your range of motion is just here, that's great. If you have any lower back problems, you may want to modify and just stay here at the knees. Let's try that one more time. Come down gently. That's a good stretch of the lower back. Keep going. Down. Keep breathing. Breathing's important. All the way down. Some can touch the floor and come back up. Good. All right. Now, that's our stretch exercise. So we got some flexibility. So we just did the different exercises. We got some strength with the bands that we use, right? We got a little bit of endurance with the marching. And, of course, the balance, okay? Which we would do without sitting. So those are the 4 components of exercise. I hope you enjoyed the session, that you will continue to do these exercises. Very short period, maybe 5 or 10 minutes, but if you do it on a consistent basis, at least 3 times a week, 10 minutes, start slow, build up to 15 minutes, build up to 20 minutes, build up to 30 minutes. But again, the consistency and doing it on a regular basis. Find a partner to work out with. It gives you each other motivation, and also for the safety aspect. So again, I leave with that. The best of health. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.